Don't you think you ought to tell me who you are first?
Why?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, everybody out there? Welcome back to the Shelz and Cheez podcast live show. I am the hostess. I always forget who I am sometimes because there's so many different little shows, but I am capable. And that's Amanda A, the cupcake. And we're back, you guys. We are back. It's a new week. It's a new episode. It's just like, yeah, we're in it. Like what day is today? It don't even matter. We're alive. And we're rocking this train. Choo, choo. Oh, I have a whistle. Yeah, we're taking it back down. But not really tonight. We're going to kind of do something a little different. We're going to kind of give you guys a little insight about what we've been doing. What are we doing? Some of the things that's really kind of bothering us, and just want to kind of share some personal things with you all this evening or afternoon or morning or whatever time you happen to come across this content. Okay, so if you please could do us one favor. We don't ask for a lot around here. We really don't. But if you could just go down to the bell, ding, subscribe, like the channel, give us some feedback, your comments. We would appreciate that. Okay. So, last week, if you missed us, we made our debut back for season 2, and we talked about Beauty and the Beast. And we broke into a whole song and dance, and you missed it. So if you missed it, you got to go back and watch it. We didn't do a dance. We kind of did a song, but it was a good show. And if it was one of your favorites, or it's like, it's a classic for you, definitely make sure you chime in with us. Leave us a comment under that and let us know, what parts or who was your favorite character. But today we're doing something, like I said, it's different. So, it's a week. It hasn't been too bad. How about you, sis?
The week? Oh no, we're doing the show. This is not
okay.
I've been gardening. Like that's how I'm getting away from, whatever's happening on the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at in the garden. Trying to in order, go with nature, like kind of just really live life by what needs to be harvested, what needs to be watered, and just keep like grounded and down to earth.
Excuse me. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, my week's been pretty decent. Like I said, I don't really have any complaints, and technically, I'm off Friday, and that's a good highlight to look forward to, which I forgot I asked for Friday off. But yeah, sure. Like, I'm not gonna try to beg anybody, like, you sure you want me to be off? I can work. No, I don't want to work. So I'm gonna definitely be off and enjoy my time. I am. So everybody can do what they want to do. So, anywho, getting into everything, and again, we have different personalities and things of that nature, and there's probably some things out here on Amanda's side versus my side that we're a little irritated about, okay, and things that have become a little bit more of an issue, or just the simple fact that I just don't have the capacity for my mindset to understand why. Okay, so this part of the show we like to call, please stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. Why do you do it? Can we just come to an agreement? We don't like it. Things
Mm-hmm.
of those little natures, So, I felt like I could take the first one, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Because I'm really a little irritated at this, and I feel like because I'm always on one of these things called a laptop or a computer. Could you please stop making me update these apps, which makes them worse? Because this new update and all of these things you want me to do to improve all the system and everything, it's not for me. And I'm tired of that. If we can we just have a system that just works and we don't have to keep constantly updating? Every time I look at my phone, like every couple of weeks or something, there's some software update. And it's like, didn't we just do that? Like, what are you giving me new? A new emoji that I probably won't even know where to find it. But what's making it better? Because I feel like sometimes when I do these updates, it makes everything worse. It makes it run slower. It's lagging and dragging. So yeah, could you please stop with that shit?
I find it's a lot of games. Like I'm like, why do I have 20 new games? Like I don't even play games. You know? Like that's one of the
Yeah,
things they're adding, and you're just like, I didn't ask for all these games. Nobody asked me.
nobody asked me. Okay. And I
Mm-mm.
don't want to be involved in them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What you got?
Hey, that's a pretty common one, by the way, and I think it's inescapable.
Mm,
Mm.
mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
sucks, but it's like it's here to stay as long as there's apps, right?
Yeah, as long as there's apps, as long as there's things to stream, as long as there's just something. Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'm I'm gonna go with something real simple today. It's the fucking fingernails. Can we stop with the fucking fingernails? You know what I'm saying? Like the really long fake fingernails, the really, really long ones.
Mhm.
Stop with that. I know it's a thing of personal taste, and for some women, they really rock it, and somehow they can do stuff with it. But I find it to be like, I'm like, they're like a utilitarian thing. Like, you need your hands to, like, for personal hygiene, to wipe yourself, to, like, cook. And I don't understand it. Like why you would do that on purpose, like for every day. Like if you're in
Mhm.
drag, if you're getting paid to be in drag, that's one thing. But like for everyday, all day use, like you're showering with it, you're wiping with it every day, you're doing your hair with it. I just don't understand it, and it's irritating to me.
Mhm. What's funny, you mentioning the nails, is that somebody had said the other day where the women are now doing the natural nails and not taking the time and the money to go and get the manicures done, and saying in a way of protesting against some of these nail shops and things of that nature. And basically, I get it. But for me, that's never liked nails, not a Leon press on nail when that was a hot little item to have. I have fat nails. I have fat fingers. And you see my nails? I don't fucking like nails. I don't like nails at all because I gotta do stuff with my hands and I have to run a business with my hand, both businesses with my hands. So for me to be able to know I'm cleaning well and thoroughly and to also bake and not having stuff get up underneath. I can't put plastic gloves on if I have long nails going
Yes.
through claws. Like I'm a vulture. You know, I've never been a person of a fan of nails, even to where my mind gets dizzy. And then I start thinking about other inappropriate things like with the nails. And I'm like, that's gonna probably be
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Exactly. And
I
you
don't
know,
think I can deal with
that
that.
irritates me about it is that it elevates you like I'm too good for these things. Like it makes you less down to earth that now you're less able to do those things. You're less able to clean, less able to cook. Some people are an exception, but for the most part, those women are like, I can't do that because of my nails, I'll break a nail. And it's so just not cute.
It's giving me, I'm too sexy for my life.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
sexy
exactly.
to-
Like, are you living life or do you have nails?
I'm
I
too
don't know.
sexy
Like,
to cook. I'm too sexy to change the baby. You know, like, yeah, I
Like,
get that.
I don't understand when dudes find that sexy. Like, I can't even start with lesbians who want to do this. But like, if you were with a man and a man thinks that's sexy, it's like, I would be afraid that my dick's gonna get all sliced up or something.
You're like, that's giving me Freddy Krueger vibes, and I don't like it. And I would have to question, what do you like about this? What do you like about this?
Very.
What do you
It's
like?
fine.
I feel like if I say the wrong things, I'm gonna get Wolverined in here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. It feels
like those things on Legend that were jumping out the fucking floor.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I go full on all the way over there. And I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah, man. I hear you with the nails. Okay. I got that. I got that. You know what I'd like? Can we please stop with all the QR codes for everything?
I hate them. You know where I hate them the most? The grocery store. I'm like, I left my phone in the car and even bring it in here. Like, I don't want to play with my phone at the store that way because I want to be annoyed with people who have their phone out at the store. I don't want to be one of those people. Like, just do your fucking shopping. And why do I need a QR code to get the sale price? Just give me the fucking sale price.
Yeah. You know what? For me, and I think I'm more irritated by them on the technical part. I'm tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy. And I can play around with things, but then I'll pull up something like, for instance, my son's school, and they'll have this form or whatever. And they're like, hey, just do the QR code. And I'm like, but I got my camera. Like, how do I get the QR code if I don't scan the QR code? Like, do I press that? It don't work when I press it. So now I need like a freaking 101 on QR codes. Like, how do I get to the QR code if I'm on my phone? How do I scan it?
Mm-hmm.
How am I opening this?
Yeah, I've been there where I'm like, I don't know I'm trying.
I try hard every day. I'm tired of it. And then if it's popping up on the TV, then you gotta be like, oh, okay, let me get the phone. The QR code's gone.
You're like, bird.
Yeah.
It went by.
I gotta do that to sign into my TV sometimes with my app. It's like, what's the number on the TV? It's me. It's me. I hate
that. Don't you know? You're a smart TV. You should know.
You know it's me.
Yeah.
It's Cal's. It's my TV. Remember,
I should be able to blow some smoke at it, and it knows it's me.
Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho. You know, like this is such an important. Golly. And and it's bad because they don't make TVs like they used to, because you can't just, go and because if this thing is done, it's done. Like, you know what I mean? It's over.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah, you can't
repairing
get
a flat
it.
screen?
And they're so cheap. You're like, I'll just go spend another $200 on another one, I mean, that's for me. I don't spend a lot on a TV. I'm like, fucking, I'll get like a 50 inch for 200,
You have a 50 inch?
I don't even know. It's the biggest I've ever had, but it just stands up on a table. It's not huge.
Okay.
We have it it's kind of close because we don't have it wall mounted because we need the wall for art.
Of course.
So I put it on a table and console instead.
I think,
but television, watching things is very important to me though. So the TV's not super small, but it's not.
No.
I think it's smaller than most people's though, honestly.
I have a 43 inch, which it's mounted on my wall in my room.
Okay.
Which that's enough for me. And a friend told me it's going to become small after a while and you're going to want something bigger. And it's like, no, I don't want nothing bigger.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she's going to want something bigger. She's going to want something bigger.
Honestly, it's already small. Most people have something huge on their wall. Like when you drive by people's houses, you can see it. It's like,
yeah, like you can just sit in their lawn and watch with them.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing. If we're that big, I should be at the movies. That's how I feel. Yeah. Whatever. You got another one of a stop it?
Oh, I mean, I could. I had some that, it's a little offensive, maybe.
I want to hear it.
To white guys. Okay, it's to white men, really. And not all white men. I mean, because my husband is a white man. There are exceptions. But this is to white guys in general. Okay? Can you please stop with the fucking confidence? Can we stop with that? Can we stop thinking, white men, that we can do anything we set our minds to, like, by ourselves? No. Like, everyone else knows we get the expert, or we at least consult the expert, and then we proceed with intelligence, or we just let the experts do it. But yeah, this shit with white guys thinking they can just do anything they set their mind to, I'm through with it. Please stop. Please stop. Please start consulting people who actually know what they're doing.
I'm sure I have a few in my head. Yeah.
And look, I'm sure lots of brown guys are like this too, but it's mostly a white guy issue.
Yeah, because sometimes the brown guys they do know where they're, the buck stops here. Like, I'm not even going to pretend because I can't, because I'm not. Yes. I love that. I love that.
Good to admit what your limits are. It's sexier. It's sexier to admit what your limits are than to just fail constantly.
Yeah. It's kind of like a cross that they're listening to in their head, that song, Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better.
Yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do. No, you can't. Right. Yes, I can. Yes, I hear. That's probably the anthem.
It's smug.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. So, that's just, how we're rolling tonight. We're clearing the air on some things, like it's just been really kind of underneath the skin. And I got a whole bunch more, but I ain't even going to dig them completely out, because I would like for us to also share a little bit something more personal, and that's basically a little cute little show and tell, of what we've been up to, what we've been doing behind the scenes, because the sun, it rises in the east and it sets in the west, so, I'm the first one up.
Yeah, what are you doing in a creative way with yourself?
Oh, with myself and everything else. So with myself, yes, I cut my hair off. over there.
Wait, you didn't cut it, right? It's just braided.
No, it's cut. It's shaved off.
Oh, on both sides or just one side?
No, just this one side.
Okay, because I was tripping because the other side is braided, right?
It's just like twisted up into.
Okay, so that was commitment then. All right.
Yes, it was. And I got rid of 9 locks. 9, which we know 9 is the number of, completion.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Some kind of, to this.
She's like, help me out. Yeah, so it was 9 exactly just to get that part. And I didn't want to go all the way down. I wanted something, and I had been thinking about it for a long time. And I had a therapy session that morning, and I was like confirming. And my therapist, she's a Scorpio too. And she was like, just do it. And I was like, okay, Amanda, I'll do it.
Like, I'm sick of hearing about it. Do it already.
Right. Like, here we are again, and we haven't done it. Like, when are you going to do it? Like, you keep contemplating, you'll never do it. But so that's what I did for myself.
Okay.
And now,
was the plan to maintain that, or how does that evolve?
So, I mean, it's already growing back in because my hair grows really fast. So I want to see I want to keep it down for the side, especially for a while. But I want to try to see, like, for it to grow back in some, and to see if I can taper that just to keep it tapered down, like to where I don't always have to shave it completely and do designs, but I would like to have like just a nice little lay down patch for just this side. But my hair's curly, and I don't know how that's going to grow back in yet. So I have to now see.
You could do the little, curl.
I could for the product, and I don't know if I want to commit. So I kind of took a page out of Lisa Bonet's book when she had that one part shaved, but she had more shaved off. In case anybody don't know, I love Lisa Bonet. Like, she is one of my other girl crushes. She don't know it. Did you know she's a Scorpio too?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, she did like the whole like other half, and then when her hair started growing back, because she does have that wavy curly hair, I think she just did side braids for once it grew out enough for her. So I was like, okay, but I don't think we'll have to see. I'm gonna play it out and see how it all works. So that's what I did for myself. And now for the home in general, for my spirit, I want to say, I've been working in my backyard, and I've been doing a lot with trying to make it in a way for it's my comfort to have another part of Zen, so I can get out of my house and not have to always be confined to my room or in my basement. And I really made it like a necessity for me to put this project in order so that I could do that this summer, because I've talked about it and never really made the moves making it happen. But once I started making things happen and then putting in everything into where, like, how I really wanted to envision it and see it for me to be able to enjoy my backyard, that's exactly what I've been doing. So I've been working on this here.
Yay.
I have, like, it's just very magical. It's a little whimsical. It's just a little me outside, but to really get in contact with more nature and be a part of bringing my laptop outside in the morning to work at that little table. So I put lights around, and it was a 3-step process, y'all, because these lights were in my midsection of my yard. And then they kept toppling over because they were too top heavy. And then I basically moved them in closer to the grounds that you see where they are now, but they still weren't that stable. So I went and bought buckets from Home Depot, 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot, and 2 bags of gravel. And I moved them in closer and then I put the flower pots that the the wood poles are inside of, and put them inside the bucket, and then put the gravel on top to give them some weight. And they have not tried to tip, fall. They are so secured. So now I have light downstairs because I didn't have a light in the bottom area of my backyard. And so now I have lights, and I got a place that I can chill, and I have fake flowers, but I also am growing real flowers. And so I don't have a really, a green thumb, but I want it real. And I was like, so this is what I've also been working on. So I repotted some plants, and we didn't have all those buds that you see. It only had two little small little pink, and they're expanding and growing. They're really doing good, only because I went outside and did like a summer ritual. I'm that girl. So it was the summer solstice. So I did a blessing for the flowers with my crystals and stuff so that I could help them to grow and do their thing. And this is where I am right now. And then my last topper off to put the cherry on the top with the syrup and the whipped cream, because I was like, I got to get more into nature. So I thought I'd feed the birds, honey. So I went and got me a bird feeder with a little bird bath. Y'all have to excuse the wildness. I'm going to cut the grass, but we have a lot of rain.
Well, birds like that, though. When those flowers go to seed, the birds like that, the butterflies and the dragonflies and the bees love those flowers. So
yes,
you're contributing to the circle of life. That's not neglect.
Oh, don't make me sing.
Save it. Oh, you can do it.
No, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. Hold it. I'm gonna hold it. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. And you should see, like, doing more earthing, grounding, walking, like really taking time from my backyard, making it my business before it gets too hot, because it's hot in Baltimore, especially this time of the year. And I need to find a laptop screen shade so that it's not beating and making my laptop hot. When the sun does hit in the back, it makes it hot, and then I have to go in the house. But that's where I go and read and enjoy my wine and herbal essence and music. So that's what I've been working on.
So I like the problem solving that occurred. That you're like, the lights are heavy and you have to go through the problem solving. That's very valuable, experience.
Yeah.
And the gravel, that's good. I like how I see that as an example of a feminine solution. I feel like a masculine solution tends to be more like mix up some fucking concrete and now you got some buckets full of concrete and you're like, what am I going to do with this? Like, so I like that, it's a more versatile solution. If you change your mind, you can now use this gravel for various things. As buckets are not wasted, as well as the wood, everything is reusable for another thing if need be. Like if you move, bring these things with you, it's not permanent.
So this guy did tell me you need to get bigger pots and cement those into. That's why I was like, ding, 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 and I was like, yeah, no.
I got these feminine ideas, and I'm not worried about what you think because I know it's gonna work.
I felt like Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice, like, nah, I'm gonna talk to Barbara. And like, come on. I think that's too much. I'm not buying that. I think I have the solution. So yes. So yeah, that's my thing. What have you been working on?
Well, last year, as you might remember, I had a big boom of strawberries.
Yes.
But that didn't happen as much this year. We had strawberries, but what happened was we have this deer problem. And this year, the deers decided to eat all the strawberry leaves. So almost all of them. So we didn't get as many berries because obviously that hurt the plants and the whole, chlorophyll, production. So yeah, we didn't get as many strawberries, but this was our big year. We finally started getting a lot of raspberries.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I love
Whoa.
strawberries are more for Ryan. I love me a sun-ripened strawberry, but raspberries are really, that's one of my favorite fruits in the world. I just love it
Oh,
so much.
they are beautiful. Look at this.
This one's called Willamette, and
Okay.
we were growing it down in a different part of the garden, and it. A lot of times the raspberries get a fungus, so
Okay.
they died, and it was really sad. But we had moved some of the canes to another part of the garden
Okay.
before that happened, and they're doing really well over there, and they didn't get a fungus, and they're just. I was picking a couple of cups a day at their height, and it was just really making me happy. So when we're
Yes.
done with the show today, I'll pick a few more, but they're almost done. And then
Okay.
the new canes are coming up, and those will make us raspberries in the fall.
That's awesome, man. I love that. And it's funny because I was gonna pick up raspberries today because Khalil loves raspberries. He loves He loves
Oh,
fruit.
you should bring when you do bring him for the first time here, you should bring him during raspberry season then, so he can
Okay. Well, we're gonna plan that. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna plan that. And I didn't pick them up because it was from Driscoll or whatever, and I've heard
Driscoll
bad
Farm.
things about them.
Oh, what's wrong with Driscoll Farms?
Somebody was saying like they're really like not a real farm and they don't add certain things on the label that should be added onto it. And people were talking about their strawberries and their other berries being a issue, and then a lot of information not being given. And those were the only ones they had was from the Driscoll. So I was like, ain't no other berries. So
You should
I
look it
picked up.
up. You should look it up because I haven't heard anything, but
Okay.
sometimes it's bullshit. You never know.
Okay. Well, then I'll do some more research. I got him the blueberries instead, so he was jive happy with that too. He was like, whatever, and he wanted grapes. So that's what I got. Grapes and blueberries. And we have apples and oranges and bananas, of course, because we're doing the more fruit. You told me more colors is better, especially at my age. And so I made sure to stick to that. So that's what we're
You guys
doing.
are doing good, and the fact that your hair grows so fast means you're getting all the nutrients you need generally.
Yes. And the collagen.
Yes, it makes all the hair grow faster, unfortunately, not just.
Yeah, it does. You're like, hey, now turn into werewolf, teen wolf. Hey.
So the other thing I was excited about is we started pulling up our garlic this year.
Ah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we just a few days ago. I grow 4 varieties. I used to grow 7, but I just kept narrowing it down every year till I got the ones that grow best for us.
Okay.
And yeah, I just pulled these up a couple days ago. They're you can see they're turning purple.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
As they're curing, like when I pull them out, they're white, and then they turn purple from the light. As they're curing, they're going to be curing for like a week or 2.
Okay.
And I wait until the green stalks turn brown.
Okay.
And this is a soft neck variety, so these ones can be braided. So I'll be braiding those once they're all dry.
Got you. Like how people have in that braided look of garlic.
Yeah, I like to do it kind of whimsical. Maybe I'll show those once they're done, like on the show.
Please do.
And I really love to braid them. I like how it looks all witchy and rustic in my kitchen. I take the biggest ones. The biggest ones get replanted for next year.
Okay.
And then the rest of them I braid up. And this variety is called Sicilian. It's really good. It's a nice Italian variety. And this is just the that was ready first. I have another one called Enchilium. That's a Native American variety from Washington.
Okay.
And then I have some hard necks, and the hard necks are even more delicious. They just don't keep as long. Like you have to use them by around December.
Okay.
Soft necks will stay good till next July. For the
Okay.
hard neck, I have one called Music, which I love the name of it, and it's just the most delicious garlic you've ever tasted. It's named after a guy named Music
Oh,
who
is
who
it spelled
developed it.
Music?
Music, yeah, just like
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
And then the other variety is called Red Romanian, and it's
Okay.
like a Eastern European variety that grows in really cold weather.
Hmm.
It's just barely cold enough here for it to grow. It grows pretty well though, and it's really
Okay.
spicy. And it's really high in that allicin. That's the stuff in garlic that's like medicinal and really healthy for you. It's
Okay.
like the highest in allicin. So I grow that one for kind of like medicine.
That's really cool to know that. For one, I didn't even know there was all these different breakdowns of different types of garlic.
There's so
You know,
many.
and people would just be like, if they like it, they like it. They don't. Or they'd be like, oh, I don't deal with garlic. I don't cook with garlic. And I know a lot of people that really is against to deal with garlic, like for cooking. And I'm like, well, you can just run it down here. Because I use it. I'm like, what are
Yeah,
you talking about? It's a
man,
mess.
I don't know what your bad experience would be with garlic that you hate it. Maybe you had some old garlic. There's a lot of old bad garlic going around out there. I don't really know, but I mean that's sad to me. A life without garlic is a life unlived.
Okay. I'm like, come on, let's give it a little bit more rustic and natural, and seasoning and everything to it. Like, what are we doing? Why are we not doing that? I don't
it,
I don't
it's
understand.
antiviral and antibacterial and antifungal. Like it fights everything from within. So I don't know. You got to do it.
You said you gotta jump.
You got to do it.
You have to, you should. And you gotta, I don't know why this popped in my head because I'm crazy. When he was and I don't want to even talk about this in a long extent, but it was like on Lost Boys, and he was like, what do you say, a billion or thousands of people in China couldn't get it wrong about rice, and he was like, it was trying to offer him the rice.
The maggots.
Yeah, the maggots. He's like, how could a lot of people, like millions of people in China get it wrong? It's rice. Like, yeah, how could you get it wrong? Like, if all cultures, a lot of cultures are using it and they even break it down and tell you you can do this, that, and the third with it, then yes, you would think somebody should know something. It's helpful. So
Yeah,
why not?
unless you have some kind of allergic reaction to it, which is legit. Just
Mhm.
keep trying. Keep trying it. It's good.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I like it. Shallots,
Mm.
onions, all of, I need something in there, and I'm not a condiment girl. You know me. I am not a condiment girl. I'm not good with sauces. Not good with a lot of dressings, except for the one you made us for the salad. That was great. But other than that, yeah. No. But that's cool. I love that. These are things I wish I could be able to be a part of your world with, to be close by,
I wish I could be there when you're making your cakes, and I could be the DJ. I could do the music
Yeah.
while you're making the cake.
I love the little you're in the back with the yeah. Yes, I love that. I would love that. That would be great. Or I'd be
And
like, Amanda, the crops aren't doing good. I don't know what I did wrong. The
uh,
crops. The crops are bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong over here. My green thumb turned to a black thumb.
no,
Yeah.
you did the way you realized that a nice like annual flower is probably the place where you're at right now, and that might evolve. Like by
Yeah.
being like, okay, I like the color of this flower. This
Mhm.
color, the flower shape makes me happy. Put it in a bigger pot, keep it watered. That's it. Not going to
Yeah.
survive the winter, and you start fresh in the spring.
Yes.
That's great. Like, you do what makes you happy and what works for your space. And that
Right.
could evolve. That could evolve. You can also fill your beds with flowers too in the
Yes.
spring.
Exactly. And I think that's,
put whatever you want in those. It doesn't have to be food.
you know, I
Whatever.
still have the other bed. I haven't utilized it. It's still
Right?
here. And
Right.
I am going to do that. I just need I think the last thing I'm working on now is I have to go back outside. It's supposed to rain tomorrow here. I have to go back outside because the reason my backyard is also set up the way it is because I have a little fire pit also, like little fire pit that I can do little fires and do s'mores or just having a fire out back.
Oh,
I have
s'mores.
a
I love it so much. Oh, they're so sugary. I love them. God damn it. That's the biggest sugary craving I still have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. Your
That was my
whole
s'mores
everything.
excitement.
It lit up like I just want to squish you, squish a hug, just squish them to pieces. All of it. You know, I have an indoor s'mores kit. I have an indoor s'more maker too.
Oh, there's
I know. I know. I mean,
how many camping trips is that all we brought? We didn't bring food. We're just like, we're just gonna
no
eat a lot of
food. We don't need any food. We don't need roads. Who needs roads where we're going? We don't need any roads.
And that's you feel when you eat that many s'mores. You feel like you don't even need roads. You're like, whoo, shoo, shoo.
Jet fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We left a lot of stuff at home. We had necessities.
Mm-hmm.
A tent. S'mores.
Mm-hmm.
That's that, man. Yeah. So I have a movie screen that I did for Khalil's birthday when he turned 7. And I only utilized it once. I only had it up once. And it's just in the back. Like, did you forget about me? Like, no, I did not, Tin Man. I didn't forget about you. You were here the whole time when I was asleep. I need to go back outside and figure out the hookup because that's the point. I want movies at night in the backyard. That's what I want. I have a tent. I'm telling y'all, it's a part 2 to this. Because when I put that tent up and I get that movie projector thing going again, the screen, oh, I'm going to start charging kids around here to sit in my backyard and watch movies, how they do at the parks during the summer.
And charge extra for a slice of fucking cake while they're watching.
Hell yeah! And for small bags of popcorn, that's also $1.
Or even like a bowl with a scoop of ice cream. You got a big bucket of it.
Or the individual cups, Amanda, that you can buy.
Well, yeah, even easier. Maybe a little profit turnover, but much easier.
See, I wasn't even thinking of selling snacks. And I just thought about them damn kids being in my yard talking about this. And I was like, aha, the whole light bulb went off. I was like, yes, charge them.
You can even have 2 prices, like no snacks and snacks. So it's not like individual. So you're like, oh,
I could do like a whole little, like, give me the number 1 meal. It comes with the popcorn, the ice cream cup, a slice of cake, and like a juice box or something. And
purple,
me, I'd be
red. Purple, orange, or red.
I'll be around like the maid. Are you done with that? Okay, I'll take it.
Are you going to wear a French maid uniform?
I could wear a French maid uniform. I could go back on and do that. Yes. Would you want your little tea sober? Would you wake up? Eat a little chocolate? Yes, I could do that.
That would
I
be
did not think
magical because you got the Christmas lights, you got the whole situation.
first of all, there's children in this neighborhood and they will come. They will
Mhm.
come. Let me
Yeah.
tell them what movie we're playing.
And their parents will pay because then their
They will
parents have
pay.
some flowers for the knick-knack.
Yes.
They would love to pay $5 to $10 get rid of their kids for a couple hours.
Yes. And it's backdoor entrance only.
That's what she said.
It's so you can't come in the front, you gotta come in the back.
That's stupid.
In the back. No tracking your shoes through my house, because you gotta keep the house separated from the backyard.
Yeah.
And they can go home and go across the street or wherever they live and go to the bathroom because we're not doing that in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold your bladder. We do not have a public
have you ever seen those little bathroom tents? It's like real narrow and it's like big enough for one person to stand up in and you put one of those bucket toilets in it.
Yes, for like the camping toilets. But yep, and I'm not.
I love me a good camping toilet. I love me one, but who wants to get rid of it? Ugh.
I don't, because I'll be having everyone take their bag with them.
Well, maybe you shouldn't even serve beverages then. Send them home a little dehydrated.
Amanda, drink the milk from the ice cream. There you go. There, you can wash it down for that.
They're like, Miss Kelly, can I have the hose? You're like, no.
No, water's off. It's after 7. No, you can't. You can go to your grandparents. They're next door. They right next door. You can ask them. You can go to their bathroom, bottom floor, all that. And knock yourself out. Yeah.
Not going to my bathroom. You can charge.
Right.
That'll be $10. Go in my bathroom.
And not only that, kids that have never seen your house, they're so interested to see like how do other people live. Because I used to be that child.
You gotta be supervised. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that I always wanted to know the layout, like how does their house look inside compared to mine? Is it the same or are we different? I was that curious kid and they'd be all over my damn house. Like, why are you upstairs? The bathroom was beeline. It was straight. It was one door, one band, one sound. You were supposed to go right there. How are you upstairs in my room? Get off my crystals. Put a spell on you.
Crystals, sparkly, easy to steal. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be warning everybody out of here before they go home. Let me check your pockets. Pat down time. Yeah, but I'm going to consider that. I'm going to consider that. I have another thing that I wanted to bring up tonight. It's something new also for our little segments here. It's a have you wondered? Have you ever wondered? Have you ever wondered?
Yeah.
Do you have a have you ever wondered?
I do. Do you want me to go first?
You can. I'll let you have that one. Yeah, you can go first with this one. Okay.
Did you ever wonder about like parallel universes?
Yeah.
Do you wonder like for real, like what you're doing in another scenario? Like if you made this different decision or if this fly landed on a different flower, like how things would have gone. Like in a different universe, like our show is watched by thousands of people.
I wonder about that a lot. I've wondered about that ever since I was interning at the radio station back in 2000 and I want to say 10, when we got really on a really big wave of being like, the conspiracy Power Rangers that we are. And the guy was always like, there's another you in other places. She
Mm,
might not have tattoos like you. She might not have her hair like you, but she's doing things different, but it's you, but just in a different universe and space.
mhm.
He's like, isn't that amazing? Like how you can think back and you be like, this is deja vu. I've been here before. No, this happened before. And it's like it probably did. But then in another parallel area, scenario, past lifetime. So I do wonder that. Especially because we do have, besides so many different planets, but I know and believe wholeheartedly it just ain't right here. This is just maybe a baseline because we're conscious enough to know it and we can see it. But it's like trying to look outside of our face of what we are, who we don't know what it is until we see emotions by looking in a mirror. And you'd be like, oh, I am sad. Like, well, you really aren't. You just pulled in that emotion of you visually gave yourself something to see, and so that's what you flip the switch to say, like, oh no, that's what no, I am happy. It's like it's only based off of your experience. I feel like this is all like a whole spacesuit. It's like it's just helping us be here to breathe. Like
There, there's even theories that it could exist right here and not even in another space. That there could even be things happening just like slightly off from where we are, just not visible to us.
Mhm.
But like
Right.
there could be things happening right, like
Yeah.
next to us, like behind
Yeah.
us, top of
Right.
us, beneath
Mhm.
us, inside of us, like a whole microcosm inside you. Who knows?
Right. And that's the thing, because that's, I think, the question people want answers to. It's also the question I think a lot of people wonder, like, what happens when we are gone? What happens? Like, where do we actually go?
And
I wonder that.
yet it's part of the human condition to wonder about that.
Right.
And to what extent do we just enjoy or take value from wondering about it?
Yeah, that's a
And
good
to what
question.
extent would it ruin the whole thing to know? To what extent does our whole purpose, if we even have a purpose, to what extent does the purpose go away if we have all the answers?
But then you have these places like church that will sell you off to tell you, well, this is what happens when you go, and you go
Right.
on streets of gold. And you be like, yeah, I want to be on streets of gold. I like gold. I know other people that like gold. They want everything gold. I'm a silver girl myself, but and they sell off like, and then you're gonna meet up with the people, and you be like, I'm gonna see my grandmother. Like, oh shit, yes. Well, then take
Mhm.
me on up now because I don't like this place. This place is ghetto. I don't like it here.
And
If that's the
who knows how
meeting
much
spot.
is that, right? But it's the problem is that they want to package it up like that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, not exactly. Like, yeah, you package it up and you sell that off. 3 months of subscription. Like, I could do 3 months. That's a good cost. That's a buy. That's a steal. Yeah, and then see in
To
my
what extent are they robbing you of the human condition again, of being able to wonder about that? And they want you to commit, to sign the
right,
dotted line. This is how it is. And I'm like, I kind of want to stay open minded to that. So I can't really join a club.
right. Now, what I can do is be who I am, which is a spiritual person, and feel as though that they're already connected around me anyway, and that I have an ancestor table and I talk to them every day. So, with that being said, that's how I feel is what it's going to be. Hopefully, if anything, if I make it, I don't know what's going to happen, but if I get to have that blessing, I guess, to where my son can have me up on somewhere, just kind of hanging out. He'll come talk to me too. Like that's how I feel. Like, that's the thing. But yeah, I've wondered that a lot, a lot. Um, Mine's gonna be completely like kindergarten compared to what that was, Bill Nye Science Guy.
Ah!
My wonder was, you ever wondered who decided what's professional in the workplace?
Oh,
Who came up with these rules of tattoos and being unprofessional and colored hair and things of that nature, to the point of that having a make or break for somebody's company or Fortune 500 or business, because of who you are and your personality and what you like and what it means and how it represents you. Like, who comes up with these things to say what's professional, what's not, because you like a different hair color, because you like art on your body? Does that steer people honestly away, especially for the fact, like, who thinks that honestly hurts their company because you have piercings, you have different hair color, you have body art that's been around for the dawn of time, where some of these professionals who want to enforce these laws, rules, whatever, are underlining or being, in the sense that they got the same shit going on too. They got things that we just can't see. What makes it unprofessional? Because we can see it, because you can see it. Is it supposed to be hidden? I don't
I'd say
understand.
the short answer to who decided is some white guy. That's the
That
short
white
answer.
guy again. Is that white guy? That white
Um,
guy.
the long answer has more to do with it's changing. Luckily, it's constantly changing, but if that doesn't make it any easier, because you don't know what the rules are different depending on where you're at. It's not as like homogenized anymore. You got these newer companies where it's almost a prerequisite to have tattoos and colored hair, you know?
Yeah, but
Or you're
even
not
to
cool
that,
enough. Like some workplaces, you actually have to be cool now. So it kind of depends on the workplace now. But that standard of being real stuffy still upholds, especially with the current politics, with this whole like,
yeah. Well, the place and the place and the place and the place and the space. I remember 25 years ago. Wow,
mhm.
crazy to say.
It wasn't
25
that
years.
long ago. It feels like not that long ago.
Yeah, I don't like, because I don't like recapping time like that. And even like, damn, because we are like 20 years later, it's like, but when I started at the job I'm at now, I came in with blonde hair. I I had one tattoo, and it was on my leg at that time. And I had no nose piercing. I had nothing more that was giving at all. And then out of all the time, except for the last 6 years since I've been working from home, I had my people at work, like it was a new episode that was going to come out next week, to see what the hell is she going to do next. What color are you doing next time? You getting something else on you? What's that? When'd you get that done? Didn't that hurt? It was just like I was just this walking, like, man, I am intrigued. Like, to where I started seeing people taking a step out of doing their own thing. I cut my hair, Kel. Like, yes, I see you're trying to change. I like it. I put some highlights in. I like that color. What color you think I should get? I say blue in the back. Like, just come talk to me. Like, I'll help you live your best life and express yourself. So now with people working from home, nobody really sees anybody anymore. Now everything's on the phone, everything's via email. It's just like now it's not even, I think, a word more so for professional, but there are still businesses that operate where you still have employees. And I'm not even going to lie. I've been in some establishments or places and I've seen the youth, the younger generation, and I'm looking at them like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
what's happening right here? Like,
Yeah, I
have
mean,
a
the
bone going
stuff
across your
they're doing
face?
is, it used to be very, very rebellious to have colored hair and stuff, especially like in the 90s. And anything goes now. It's almost like, what do you even do to rebel anymore? I don't really know.
Choose the right thing to do.
I
Like,
don't know.
stop listening to lies. You know, that's rebellious in itself. Stand up for your rights. Stand up.
And to answer your other, you were saying, do they really think it helps their company? And I don't think anyone's thinking about that. I don't think anyone thinks that it hurts their company to have people with tattoos and colored hair. I think it's more about what makes them comfortable. Like, they're just not comfortable around that, so they don't
It
want that.
makes it
And
makes it
that's
sound
as
like,
simple as it is.
yeah. I mean, it makes it sound like some embarrassed parent of their teenager. Like, I told you not to do that. I told you we were having company today. I told you. And it's like, I didn't say nothing to offend them.
It's small-minded. Yeah, and it's control. Yeah, it's a way to just keep you down, and yeah, limiting your self-expression is just a way to keep you down, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. So, yeah, that was my have you ever
Mhm.
wondered. I have a few others, but I really wanted to kind of touch on to that because that's, I think, another reason why a lot of people decide to spread their own wings and fly and do their own businesses too. Because of
Right.
being told what they can't do, they can't have, you can't wear, you can't look, where these people probably was waiting for a dress down day at work, like, yeah, Friday, we can do jeans, like we can be ourselves, for real.
I mean, as
Um,
long as what you're doing is not distracting your other coworkers, and that can
right.
be a gray area. It can get a little messy with things in the workplace, like, if you're exposing too much skin, it's distracting somebody, or if it's like if you have like a body odor issue, like that's a whole nother direction. But like, or like perfume even can be an issue in the workplace for a lot of
Right.
people. That's another controversy is, I can't perfume, so that's a problem for me. But a lot of people get offended when you're like, your perfume. So yeah, it's tricky. Working with people it can be tricky.
Don't heat your seafood plate up in the microwave at work,
Ooh, no. Mm. Fish, no, no, no. In the mic, nope.
Nope.
And same thing with like cruciferous. Like, don't be microwaving broccoli, cabbage, radishes, none of that. We don't want to smell your collard greens reheated. Like, you do that at home, you know?
you, you sound like someone used the bathroom. They didn't flush the toilet. They left the door open. And I was like, where are we living at, guys? Like, no respect at all. And then everyone's got to be with the stinky face, like, that's Greg's plate. Why, Greg? Greg! Come on, man.
Especially like if you work at a place where it's like, it's not just the employees, and sometimes it'll like seep into like the place where the customers can smell it or something. If they're, if it's
Girl,
it's just
yes.
like, come on.
Some kind of common sense and some courtesy here, and that was like our office when we had people used to come in for actual hearings. And I'm like, ooh, please don't come, y'all. Please be mindful of
It
the
smells
lumps
like fish and broccoli.
in the microwave. They were like, "Yeah, I'm here to check in." Like, what's your name? Like, y'all having a party? Like, what make you think that? It's the food. No, somebody's lunch, man. Have a seat. Go sit down. We'll call you. Yeah, but yeah, I like I said, it does. It makes you go, things that make you go, you know, you
I
just
know,
be
yeah,
wondering. Yeah,
pretty much.
yes. But I feel like, you know, this was nice. It's cool to tap in and kind of get some, you know, back and forth on the other side. What you doing, what you feeling, what you was thinking about, wondering. Maybe some people, you know, over here in our little followers and audience, they might be thinking the same thing. Who knows? You know, I don't know. It would be nice.
Yeah, share your deep thoughts. Like, we're not afraid to be silly. We're not afraid to be stupid. And we got deep thoughts too. So, you know.
We do. We really, really do. I am just saying, listen, if y'all are new to the channel, you just got here, you just scroll through and you're like, oh, they're cool. I know we are. And we'd like to know that you're here with us. So if you want to drop any comments or anything, you know, of what it is and maybe something you've wondered, or, you know, tell us something new you're working on right now out back, or, you know, in your house or whatever. You know, summertime for me, it's like projects, creating new cake recipes, booking more cake pop-ups and things of that nature. And now I have an idea to have movie nights in my backyard that I wasn't even thinking about until I got on the show tonight. So now that's in the making, you know. Like, okay, you know. So yeah, man, I'm here for it. I hope you guys was here for it too, and I hope you guys enjoyed our show. I love the studio audience. I love when they give us love and they clap for us and all of that good stuff. And they're like, yeah, they did good. They did real.
Yeah, as usual, we did not run out of anything to talk about. We just ran out of time.
Yeah, that's it. And so you have to just catch us back here next week when we come back. Same bat time, same bat place, same bat channel. Wednesday. It's not 9:00. We do this actually at 8. We pre-recorded for you so you guys can have it on Thursday at 1:00 in the afternoon. That's what I meant to say. That's exactly what I meant to say. I forgot.
We got a great movie for you next week.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm singing it in my head.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to watch it. I gotta watch it a few times. I gotta watch it at least twice before we do the show.
Do you? Man, that's when I don't have to
Yeah, because I gotta take notes, and I
got you.
I gotta take my notes, and I gotta really listen to the score and the soundtrack, because I gotta really get the vibe of if we want to sing and what we want to do. So yeah.
Oh, I can sing all day. I can sing all day with that one. Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I feel like somebody's coming over to my house. I can't wait for you guys to come back next week. It's gonna be great. Yeah, make sure you guys again are subscribing to the channel. You know, again, leave your comments, your feedbacks, your likes when you see this. Make sure you share it to somebody else, another friend. Let the world know, honey, we are over here and we are here for you. So with that being said, we're going to sign off. I am Kay Renee, the hostess.
Amanda.
There she go. There's the opera singer. I love this part. You got anything else you wanted to add?
Oh. Nope.
Well, we out. Bye.
Bye.